Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the DCUO SourceCast. Yay, we're back after a short break. I tell you what, I am Trex, and alongside me tonight, I have the two amazing co-hosts. We have Super Patriot.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
And we got Vagrant.
It's been a while.
It has.
Yay, Vagrant's back! Yay!
Apparently the SourceCast is just you two guys.
Yeah.
I saw that Michael Gray in there trolling. Who the hell's Vagrant?
Jackass. I'm actually gonna start this off with just how was everybody's Halloween?
It was good. It was good. I didn't work Halloween night, but I did work the following night at the bar, and that was a pain in the ass, but it was work while everybody else was drinking, so that's the way it goes.
That's right. Vagrant, how about yourself, sir?
I hang out with some ladies. It was pretty
Yeah.
nice. Costume contests everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, the usual.
Yeah, I was. It was kind of like a last minute thing, but I'm happy that we all had the night off. I went trick or treating with my little cousins. They were like dressed as like some Monster High characters, and I was like, yeah, it's cute, girls. Yeah, whatever. Don't know anything about this. And then after I went trick or treating with them, hung out with my other cousins, the older ones, and then I went downtown myself and went downtown Columbia with some ladies as well. And I know you guys. I'm not using the webcam because I still haven't set it up and fixed everything. But for Halloween, I actually went as Jules from Pulp Fiction, and I still have the beard on me. So
I don't think you can pull it off.
No, you what? What?
Are you saying,
Hold
are
on.
you saying mother flippers left and right?
Yeah, I was. After I had a White Russian Everclear slushy in me, I was just throwing it all over the place. But I had my friend. It was actually her idea. She dressed up as Mia Wallace, and she wanted me to be Vincent Vega. Well, everyone knows I'm black. Exactly.
Black as the night.
No. I am black as the dusk. But I was at least gonna try. There was no way I was gonna be able to find his hair as a wig. It was like a 3-day notice that she told me she wanted to do this. But I at least was gonna go try and find a bolo tie. I couldn't find a bolo tie in the South. I was really disappointed in the South. Couldn't find a bolo tie anywhere. So it's like, you know what? Screw it. I already have a beard. I'll shave it. Go as Jules, and people can just flop off. If people, actually, one person asked Mia, just like, "Where's Vincent at?" And I turn around and was like, "Mother flipper, he ain't here. He off doing something else. You got a problem? I'm having to watch this hoe." It was fun. It was a lot of fun. We actually got into a couple of sold out bars because we were waiting in line, and each bouncer was like, Jules, Pulp Fiction, come on, is that Mia? Oh, bring me in. I'm like, let's do it. Into the bars we go. And I really found out that I'm not a bar guy anymore. I can't do the bar hopping. Our last bar was playing DJ music. And by the way, I can be a DJ too. I have an iPod. I can connect it to the computer. I can make scratching noises. Wicka wicka. Oh, I'm a DJ. I'm a DJ. That music is so horrible. But it's like I couldn't do that. Hearing that horrible music, standing around getting bumped into people, trying to drink, and they're like, why am I here? There's no point. So I went ahead and just skipped that whole thing and went home. But yeah, I'm so happy we are officially back. We're gonna have ourselves a great night. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna be on the PC test server a little bit.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna show off some cool stuff. So let's go into my fun thing, as soon as I find the button. And let's go into some Friday Night Legends. So, Friday Night Legends, Jens was on the show, and also Locke.
Yep.
Good old Locke was on the show, and Super Patriot apparently. Super Patriot was there.
Yes, I was there.
Super Patriot, apparently.
Well, let me tell you now. First off, the Twitch email notifications was BS because I missed the first 5 minutes of today's earlier stream showing off Legends PVP and Deathstroke, and I missed the first 10 minutes of FNL. Was not happy. At no point was I happy. So
you missed an awesome crack I made at Jens's expense. He didn't catch it at first.
No, I was there for that. I came in at that moment. But I came on and I heard your voice. I'm like, wait, why is Soups on here? Then I scrolled through the Twitch and I'm like, oh, it's an FNL tour tonight. Wow, I was really out of it today. Trying to just hurry up and watch the stream. I did not know there was a tournament. I'm like, oh, wait, when's the PC tournament? I need to know that kind of information. Oh, okay, it's not until 2 weeks. I'm fine. So Jens did announce that the DLC will be hitting servers on Tuesday.
I'm so excited. So excited.
There's drool around Vagrant right now. I can't see it, but I know it's there.
New content. Head explodes.
Easy. This is a family. This is a family show. This is a family show. Vagrant, calm down. Family show.
Admit, they are pumping out stuff really fast right now.
They are, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So, and this is the cool thing that I'm really happy to see as well. Next Tuesday on November 11th, members get to play the DLC. Early access, yes. And then the DLC will be going live for everybody on November 18th. So if you are not a member and you want to get that early access in, go sub up. Get your subbing up going. That's right.
Sub it up.
And also when you're oh, sorry.
Well, I was just going to talk a little bit about, the matches tonight on FNL. If you wanted to, I don't know.
I was getting there.
Okay, get there.
Okay. I was trying to wean in as well. With the subbing up, you also get access to the PC test server if you're on PC. If you're on PlayStation and you become a member, I'm sorry, you can't join PC test. That's a whole thing, not my thing.
They're elitist that way. They
are. And so...
Somebody's tightening up a storm.
Now you know how I feel when you type. I actually meant to ask, are you using a mechanical keyboard?
Yeah, I am. I'm using a Razer Black Widow.
I knew those keys felt good. Those keys felt good and solid.
They feel fantastic.
That just happened. So yeah. So FNL, the FNL Tour Legends, and I'm gonna pass over here to Super Patriot and let him talk about how tonight's matches were.
Well, as always on US PlayStation, the matches are always really good.
He says that.
I'm not saying this to put down any of the PC players, but I mean, honestly, whenever I've watched the PC Legends, I mean, it's always like one or two groups, and it's usually just the one team that always wins it.
We're not gonna name names, are we?
No, but Tonight we saw two teams. One was seeded 28, and the other one was seeded 27. They made it into the semifinals.
That's right. That was incredible.
Went up against the number 1 and number 2 seeds, and both of those teams, the 27th seeded team beat the 3rd seeded team to make it to the semifinals, and the 28th seeded team beat the 4th seeded team to make it in there. So I mean. It just goes to show. I mean, people, sign up, they show up, and they participate. I mean, you never know who could end up coming out on top of these things.
That's right.
I mean, yeah. There's the favorites, that the most likelies and everything, but We even saw it tonight. In those semifinals matches. I mean, those were fairly close matches. Ace won and Embraced only just beaten their opponents out 227-0, and Logo and Mr. Kid beating their opponents 300-0. Yeah. I mean, those are close matches, man.
That's right. I want to make sure I pay attention really closely to the 28th and the 27th seed. They went up against number 1 and number 2, and they both went into the bronze. And these guys were unranked. These guys are fresh into the circuit. And like Soup said, they came in and put on one hell of a show. One hell of a fight.
Especially when you take into account too that a lot of the times and this is the same case on PC too. We've been doing a lot of themed tournaments.
Yeah.
And so we're usually going. People are having to go in and use tunes they don't normally use all the time whenever they play Legends. So I think I remember I saw one of them. I am CJ from the C28 team said in the FNL chat before I logged off. He said he'd been using nothing but Green Arrow since Green Arrow was released in Legends, and so him going in there and I believe he was using they were using Faust and Fate for their groups for their team. So him going in there using one of those two tunes and being able to put up some stiff competition against the top seeded teams. I mean that says something. That says something. I mean there's a lot of competitors on the US PlayStation side. Not saying there isn't on PC. Don't I don't want any PC Master Race guys getting upset with me or anything like that. But I'm saying that there's the competition just to me, judging based off these tournaments and all, it seems like the competition is thicker. There's more of a broader spectrum of competitors on the US PlayStation side. But yeah, it was a great tournament.
I think
it was kind of funny. It was kind of funny before they brought me in on the stream and everything, and they made the call and everything like that. So, me and Brittany had actually been talking with Jens on Twitter about some of the issues going on with PvP, mainly the breakouts and everything like that. He got me in the call and he said, "You're not going to give me any, you're not going to sass me or anything, give me a bunch of grief or anything during the stream about PvP, are you?" I was like, "No, not a lot." Not a lot.
Huh.
So it was just really funny because I was working without Meps tonight. Meps is on a plane actually during the stream, heading back from California. So I had one of the guys from my league, Keen Ed. He was on his villain, checking the villains to see which villains were on tonight and everything. And when I was telling him about that and everything. I told him so it's a little bit slower. We're running a little bit slower right now because of that and everything. So we're having some latency issues. And he just went right on to talking like that, and I heard Locke chuckle.
Yeah.
I was like, I think Locke caught that better, and you got that one, and you didn't.
That was really funny. That's when I came in. But good showing to everyone for the tournament. Really good. I really liked. I think I have to say Locke is my new favorite commentator for DCO.
The only time he says anything though is 2-on-1. It's a 2-on-1.
and it was magical.
He's not on the node. He's not on the node.
It was so magical. It really was. So good showing to everyone for the tournament. The next FNL tour, I want to make sure I'm looking at this right. Let me go to the site again. The next one is the Arenas on the 21st. It's not going to be a
USPC Arenas on the 21st.
Okay, I was expecting it was going to be a Legends match.
No, we're spacing the PvP out more over the months. now because they're trying to. Eps is trying to get like a new format going with, you got the PVE challenges, and then you got the tournaments. Whether it's PlayStation or PC. Basically, it's going to be either a PlayStation or a PC one every month. This month we're having 2 though, which is kind of off the format that you originally talked to me about. But yeah, so that's basically it. But yeah, USPC's 5v5, I believe it's 5v5. Let me click on it, make sure.
Yep, 5v5.
Yep, 5v5. Yep, 5v5 tournament is on the, what day is that again?
The 21st.
Of November. 21st of November. So if you have not signed up yet, I don't know if he's opened it up for sign-ups yet or not. Doesn't look like it.
Probably not.
Nobody signed up yet. But yeah, keep your ears out if you play on a USPC and you've got yourself a 5s team. Get yourselves set up for that and be ready to sign up.
That's right. And
if you're gonna sign up, you're gonna need to stay awake, unlike Soups on the Twitter page right over there.
Hey now. Look.
In this PC tournament,
I was tired.
It was like day 1.
It's been a long day. I flew in that day.
Oh yeah, you did. You really did. I forgot that.
No, that was the day of the keynote, or the opening keynote. That was the morning we had the freaking
the bacon
council.
Oh, the bacon breakfast.
And I was still stuffed on breakfast, so.
You had that itis going.
I needed. Yeah, I had that itis going. I had to get a nap. I had to get a nap in.
Everlasting bacon. It was
amazing.
I'm
sorry. You know what? Here's the thing. Another thing too. All right. If they didn't want people sleeping in those couches, they wouldn't be so damn comfortable. All right?
Oh my god. Well, that happened.
Adrian, if you make it out there next year, man, you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll sit back on one of them couches. Sit back on one of them couches in the hallway, and you'll be like, "Oh man."
Oh, this is Matt.
Monster before I sit down. That way I ain't gonna get like paparazzi'd anywhere.
Oh man, like everybody in there. I looked around, and I'm like, "Is that Soups?" And then I started walking over there with my phone. Locke beat me to the punch, was already there. And then everyone else hugged. I'm like, I'm walking away. I don't know him. I don't know him. I don't know him. And we were right back in line. I'm like, in Cypher and Mir, just like, we were cracking up. Like, I don't know what to do right now. It was... If anything, it was a lot of fun.
But you know what the funny thing about that is, okay, Locke took that picture, okay? Locke was the one who woke me up, and he says, "Hey, man, better wake up, man. Everybody's looking over here at you." After he took the picture. I'm like, oh my, what a dick.
See, that's what happens at S3 Live.
Yeah. Well, at least that picture, right, of me is not nearly as embarrassing as the pictures of Mets from the year before.
Oh my god, there was he behaved himself this year.
Looking pretty blasted on that picture.
He was. All right.
He looked like one of those guys that would just walk over to you and like poke you a bunch of times and go like, "Hey, I'm glad you made it out," and then just walk away.
All right. So before we get into the test, into PC test a little bit, because we were gone last week, some cool stuff actually happened. First thing that really happened was Tunzo came on and talked about the work in progress light advanced mechanics. So we're looking at round 2 of Hardlight getting their advanced mechanic.
Like revamp number what? 7 for Hardlight?
Yep.
Swear to God.
Hardlight's gonna be a tough one to finally just get right, though. I mean, it's like playing Street Fighter on an MMORPG is the way that Light plays.
That's a good analogy.
I've always described light, like when I'll introduce DC to a new, like to my friend or something, and they're interested in the game, they'll be like, "Oh, how does light play?" And I'll be like, "Think of trying to play Street Fighter on an MMO," and they'll be like, "What?" And I'll be like, "Play it, you'll find out."
Pretty much. So, with this, in response to community feedback, the light will have a second advanced mechanic that focuses on doing consecutive construct combos. Chaining together consecutive construct combos for a period of 4 seconds or more causes significantly increased damage until a combo chain is broken. While causing increased damage in this manner, construct combos being inflicted and become vulnerable to counter mechanics. So, what they're looking at for their combos is the light community really wanted a way to utilize their combos infinitely. I know that was a big thing when light first came out, being able to find that chain and just rock on it, and I actually really did like doing that. That was really cool. So what they found out is there's an infinitely repeating sequence of purely ranged combos that cause AoE damage. That sequence is is impact, light blast, minigun, ram, fan, back to impact. Okay? There's an infinitely repeating sequence of purely melee combos for the brave who want to really tear things up. Nice word in Tunzo. This sequence is boxing glove, chainsaw, light claws, swing, pretty much, I think it's that with the in trap, and then back to boxing. And then you have enough power points available to purchase both sequence. We had to swap hand clap with in trap to allow this, but I thought this was a vital thing to do. There are times when melee is fine, others when it isn't. So, what you're looking at is not only do you have your normal rotations that is present in the game that every light player really utilizes, especially in the guides on the forums, but now you have 2 more combos to utilize this new advanced mechanic. So what you're looking at is the infinite combo. You do this combo after 4 seconds, it's going to be max damage. It's not going to increase anymore after that 4 seconds. It's going to be that damage, and it's just going to keep going until you get countered or you do something like Papa Soda or something. Once that combo is broken and you start over again, that's 4 seconds going right back up. That's being taped. Now, there have been some yays, and just like the forums, there's a lot of nays. But I am not that much of a Hardlight player. If anything, I might grab one of our Hardlight players on the TSI and see if I can bring them in one day. Talk a little bit about how the change. I know JR is actually he's #1 Hardlight guy, so I might talk to him. But how do you guys feel about the Hardlight change, Soups?
You know what? I'm not even touching Hardlight until they're done with it.
So never?
No, I mean seriously. I mean, all right. I'll make a confession. I do have one Hardlight tune. All right, I have not done anything with him since I got him to level 30. All right, but there's been reasons behind that. One, I didn't really like it as a power because the whole purpose of that power, the whole appeal of that power was supposed to be chaining into other combos, into other powers with it. But the thing is, nobody did that because they felt the need that it had to be this way. You had to do the jump, the ram snap trap fan, and all the jump cancel spam and everything there. Which I get that. All right, if people want to play that way, that's fine. Let them play that way. And then they made the changes that they made with the whole jump cancel thing, which I get why they made them and everything like that. I mean, it's here or there. I mean, I'm not going to get into that topic or anything, but they made those changes to it, and it's just like, I swear to God, man. I mean, I've seen more people complain about a power that's gotten how many revamps now? I mean, seriously, this is like what? It's honest to God, it's like it's the fourth or fifth time it's been relooked at or been retooled.
I think it's the fourth.
Yeah. All right, meanwhile, there's other powers that are still lacking in the roles that they were meant to be, that meant to be playing. I mean, Fire got a revamp for its advanced mechanic. It's shit compared to weapon mastery. I'm sorry. I sat down at SOE Live and straight up asked Tanso what exactly should be my loadout and my rotation on what I do with advanced mechanics, so I can try and show people how it's supposed to work. He told me exactly what to do. I've been doing exactly that, and my damage has not been keeping up with any other power. I got out damaged by 2 sorcery DPS that were canceling each other out using the advanced mechanics, and that's since they changed the way volatility works. All right, the bread and butter of Fire's advanced mechanic, mass detonation, is the damage on it is way too inconsistent. Way too inconsistent, especially when you can put it up, compare it to other powers like gadgets with its EMP. EMP consistently hits between 11 and 16k every time. Mass det though, when I sit there with volatility up, I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing with it. Mass det will hit. I can get up to numbers of 16k. I can't hit that, but most of the time, that I'll get a 16k, then I'll get a 12k, and then I'll get 4 to 5ks in a row. Sometimes more than that. The damage is just way too inconsistent. It's too broad. It's too broad for mass det. They need to do something about that.
Okay, bring it back. Bring it back to Hardlight. Bring it back to Hardlight. This is Hardlight time.
I mean, that's what I'm getting at. They've been doing so much for Hardlight. When are these guys going to be happy? When are the Hardlight players going to be happy? Because honestly, they're not going to be happy unless they put jump canceling back to the way it used to be.
I do feel that the jump canceling and the clipping destroyed my liking of Hardlight when it came out. Because I liked the animations, and at that time you knew me. I was not a clipper. I was not a jumper. I did did what I wanted to, and I got scolded for it. It's like, why don't you clip? And like, I don't want to. I don't know how. I don't care. And I got berated for it, so it kind of took me off my Hardlight spun.
Yep.
Vagrant, what do you think about the new edition?
I think it's going to make the actual power something that is something you can bring up to the table and be like, hey, this is how you play Hardlight. Look at the special things you can do as this power that is different from other powers where you can keep going. You can even, as a PC player, you could set up a macro like other MMOs do. My biggest problem with Hardlight has always been it made the game look glitchy as hell.
It did.
And I've never understood why people thought it... Like, it's... Okay, playing a power fast and seeing all the numbers is fine and all, but can you really show... Okay, back then, let's say you look at old YouTube videos of Hardlight. Could you really, look at someone straight in the face and go, like, doesn't this look fun? They'd look at you and be like, that looks like a broken mess.
Dude,
They'd be
seriously,
like, why would I want to play this game if your character looks like he's standing there and having a freaking seizure?
Have you ever heard a Hardlight player DPSing through his mic? Have you ever heard what it sounds like?
I don't even want to imagine.
Shit you not. This is an honest to God reenactment of how a DPS, how a Hardlight DPS player sounds during a raid.
Yep.
And that's one rotation.
That's what I thought. I would be talking to people about it and be like, how can you advertise DC Universe Online as a light player and be like, this is what other MMOs need. They need this in their game. And I'm like, that looks broken as fuck.
Yeah.
I have always hated clipping because clipping was a glitch. That was not supposed to make it past beta launch. Bet you $10 you asked one of the devs. They were like, yeah, it was a glitch that we took because the players liked it. That's the only reason clipping exists.
Yep. So, but this is on
Clipping made the game look glitchy, and it made it look undesirable to other MMO players. And that's why that's why Weapon Mastery exists, and that's why they're trying to fix Hardlight to make it to where it is desirable again. And I think this is a good step for Light. Obviously, there will always be some bumps in the road, and that's why we have the test server.
I'll be completely honest with you. I've not really read any of the advanced mechanic changes they've been talking about with Hardlight or anything like that. But if they were to make, if they were wanting to satisfy the, you know, the MMO side and the Twitch gamer side, because honestly, it's like Hardlight to me is like freaking Call of Duty. Yep. That's what it is. It's like Call of Duty, you know, play style. That's what it just feels like to me from watching people and hearing them in, you know, through their mics. If they were to make Hardlight's advanced mechanic work the same way that Rage does, as far as DPSing is concerned and everything like that, I think everybody would be happy. And honestly, I might be willing to give Hardlight a try. But as of right now, my one Hardlight tune is holding on to my original league name, my first league name in this game, and he probably will until the day the game shuts down.
Yeah.
That's how much desire I have to play a Hardlight character right now.
And that's okay.
I think it's pretty neat that DC can at least say that they have a power or a class that plays unlike anything you've ever seen on a game before. I think that's something that DC can hold and be proud of. But like I said, players will always miss the way the game used to play. But I mean, pretty much like I said before, there's no way to show the game to another player and say that that wasn't glitchy or it looks right. Having your character twitch there the whole time, I think this is a good step for Hardlight, being able to, because pretty much, you know, light is supposed to be your imagination, and being able to keep going, like, you know, when you watch a Green Lantern cartoon, how Hal Jordan keeps going with his constructs, I think that is pretty much keeping it in spirit of the lore.
Right. But that's not the way the power works out in the game. That's the problem.
At least right now, they're setting it up to where you can infinitely chain finally.
And that's good. That's good, so long as people actually do that, use that mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
Until people do that, which is, I mean, honestly, that was the way the power was introduced, the way it was launched. Was, you know, you could, you know, go into claw and then, you know, into whip thrash or whatever. I don't know. I can't remember some of the combos anymore, to be honest with you. But I mean, you know what I'm saying, though. Damn it.
We got you. We got you.
Yeah, we got it.
All right.
But, and for those powers to actually hit hard and do the job and everything, until they do that, I mean, I don't see Hardlight players ever being happy.
Yeah.
Once
this comes onto the test server, we'll have a better idea. And I mean,
kind of like some nature players I know, they're never going to be happy with the way nature is.
T-Heat.
Yeah, Baker knows who I'm talking about.
All right, so next thing I want to talk about, actually it was Soups who brought it up because I apparently missed this, and it happened like last week. So, you know, sometimes in MMOs especially, powers have to be changed. And sadly, when like there's a hot fix or when a game update comes out, you know, some things may get broken. Something in the coding might get a little wary. And
ghost code.
Exactly. And so, you know, when that occurs, the proper thing to do is, you know, probably PM, Meps, or Spittle, or Locke, or Tunzo, or Spord, or Drins. Or the list goes on with how many devs you can really talk to, and the message will get across. But you know, you report these issues. Report them. You don't make a thread that says, oh, here we go again with Ninja Nerf sorcery. Nothing was Ninja Nerf. Did it come to your possible mind that, hey, this might have not been something that they meant to do? And on the other thing, you don't go around blaming Super Patriot, Brittany, and etc. Etc. did nothing to you. There's nothing etc. did.
Please blame me, because you know what? When you guys blame me for shit like that, I am going to run it into the ground. I will run it into the ground. You guys make my day when you blame me for shit like that, because honest to God, I really wish I had that much power over the way the devs do shit on this game.
I mean, there is, of course, a thread, and this person apparently has blamed Super Patriot.
Beat Brittany and pretty much all select few.
and I'm just going to throw it out there. I think Vagrant and I, we fit into the etc. category. Apparently, our names don't need to be mentioned. So, I don't know whether to be mad or be happy my name's not on that list. I don't know. But let me just, I want to direct this to you, Soups, and I want to direct this to Brittany. Thank you for breaking our game.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Just wanted to throw that out there.
You're welcome. I mean, the thing is, I mean, it's like, you know, even when, this is what cracks me up the most, right? When, me and Brittany, we just started having fun with it, because she showed me that thread first, and you know, she had responded to the guy saying you're welcome and all that, and I was like, here we go, this is gonna be fun. So I quoted the guy and I said happy to help, you know, and then it just all went, I'm gonna say uphill from there, because it was just the most fun I've had on Twitter since I started my account. by far the most fun I've had on Twitter. I think, because that's when, you know, that's when the whole mythos of me and her having a GM app on our phones came up, you know, and somebody, I think it was the original poster of that thread, said that how you know, we have the devs are at our feet and everything, and the best part about it though was when Spittle joined in. Spittle joined in on it and said, you know, just, you know, made a little comment, a little hee like that, and somebody was like, oh, is Spittle, you know, come join in, you know, confirming all this? And I was like, no, he's just letting, you know, he's off shift now from keeping my feet warm. and he went along with it. It was just hilarious. It was hilarious. Best fun I've had on Twitter. And the best part about it was people were starting to believe that me and Brittany actually had GM apps. That's when I, you know, decided, I was like, okay, we probably should stop, because we are breaking the logic of the world right now. I mean, seriously, I mean, I was like, even at night, you know, freaking Spittle was busting my chops because I was talking about how long I sat in a queue during when PvP, the update 41 was still on test, how long I sat in the queue on test waiting for an arena match. And he was like, oh, that's the only data you had to back up your claim and everything. And I just made a joke at him, saying, well, my GM app doesn't give me hard numbers. It only has the options for buff. It only has the options for buff, nerf, or ban.
Golden. So earlier today, as a ninja way, as I don't even know, like there's like no announcement. There was an announcement, but it was like a 3 hour beforehand. Like, no, for me it was like, I'm in the middle of reading comic books and I'm marathoning Portlandia on Netflix on my phone. And now you tell me in 3 hours there's going to be a Not even 3 hours. I don't even remember how long it was. It was short. But it was like, I'm busy right now doing obtuse things besides my job, and now I have to stop my Netflix and watch a Twitch stream? Fine, I'll think about it. And I did. Luckily. But
this is the moral dilemma for the major work decision this guy has to make at work is, do I stop watching Netflix to watch the live stream, or don't I? Come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, at the same time, I was also reading The Edge of Spider-Verse because I have to do a podcast this Sunday about it. But yeah, I was reading the entire line of Edge of Spider-Verse and watching Netflix at the same time. So, you know, I was a busy guy. I was really busy. I didn't need this kind of stress, okay? but during the stream, Spittle, and he was joined by Drins. We don't really get to see Drins that much. I was actually watching. I was like, who the hell is this guy? He was like, this is Drins. Oh, it's Drins. Yay, Drins. So they came onto the street for a little ninja stream, and they showed Legends PVE and Deathstroke. And I'm actually going to switch over to game, because I should have definitely done this earlier. But I didn't, because I'm lame like that. Let me go down. Actually, I better hope I have enough marks of legend. I do. So let me actually go buy my Legends character. You go buy my guy.
Should I be getting on?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm logging in right now myself.
Yeah, I definitely should have told you guys to go ahead and hop on, shouldn't I? I completely. My bad. My bad.
Oh, you're such a noob.
Stop it. So let's talk a little bit about Deathstroke. Just to go ahead and like peel the band-aid. So they show off Deathstroke. He looks cool because it's Deathstroke. You know, he's awesome. Oh, what's that?
Dual pistols.
Oh, he's dual pistols. What the what? What is this?
Yeah.
So that became a thing.
The proverbial fit hit the shan in the chat during the live stream. When people realize that.
Yeah. I don't mind that. I'm actually very good with dual pistols.
See? I knew it. I was on the computer. I was watching the stream on my phone, so I couldn't really see chat. I'm repairing my gear. Woman. I'll repair my gear when you get down on the table. Down. So, I was in the Skype group chat here on Skype, and everybody in our group was talking about it's like dual pistols. I'm like, and I wasn't looking at chat, but I knew, and I went and typed. It's like, hey, everyone who's complaining about dual pistols is probably everyone who sucks at dual pistols. That's probably what's going on right now.
Yup.
And of course, and I loved how Spittle name dropped you like that. I don't even know if you said anything in chat, but he went on to the lines of like, oh, I better go ahead and answer this now before Super Patriot gets a conniption or something. Yes, he's dual pistols because he has those side holders. All right, he has the pistol holders there.
His justification was the one holster he's got. Come on, man.
It's a good justification.
He's also got a sheath, one-handed. He's also have a single sheath sword on his back too.
So?
Yeah, I listen to you. So, and
whatever.
Yeah.
But that I was at work losing it.
I think the main thing. Hey, there's Vagrant. I think the main thing with everybody with dual pistols, and I kind of agree, is dual pistols. It's not one that people normally use. It's not a weapon that a lot of people use. I mean, I understand. You use it a lot, Vagrant, and I actually, had a one of my tunes that I started up, I think it was my Gadgets tune. He's originally started off with dual pistols, but it's not one that people normally gravitate to in the game. On top of that, everybody's normally we've seen Deathstroke in the game. Whether it's in Metropolis Battle Zone as a fearful Deathstroke, or it's in the Monarch playing cards instance. We've seen him as a using rifle and one-handed. So I think nobody was expecting him to be using dual pistols, and that's where a lot of the uproar was, because it wasn't what everybody expected.
Yeah, that. Vagrant, turn your invite group chat thingy on.
Oh, I guess I have it off for some reason.
Yes, you have it off for some reason.
I'm sorry.
He's like, oh,
No, wait,
yeah.
it's on. It's on invite group, or
You
oh,
decline.
wait, I was looking at on, and I was like, no, it's on. Like I'm able to accept them. All right, it's off. It's off now.
Okay. All right. So yeah, the big discussion is the fact that he was actually dual pistols and knew and really liked it. But even in his bar, you can switch. There's attacks where you use your rifle. There's an attack you use the one-hander or the two-hander as well. I think you use both. I don't know. Well,
Yeah, you use one-hander, two-hander, rifle.
Yeah,
okay.
but he mainly uses dual pistols. Another part of the reason behind that too, they said, was that the dual pistols is because they don't really have that many Legends characters who mainly use dual pistols. I mean, there's Joker and Huntress, of course, and all that. They can switch, to use dual pistols, but they have nobody that actually mains with dual pistols.
Yeah.
Yeah, catch my drift on that.
Yep.
So
We need more variety, guys. We just now got a bow user.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
So we're gonna hop into the Legends PVE South Gotham. We're not gonna do the full entire run, but we're just gonna talk a little bit about it.
Let me buy Deathstroke.
Well, I'm playing Deathstroke, damn it.
He's dual pistols. That's my territory.
Fine, I'll be Green Arrow because I can use a bow.
Well, I actually don't have any of the Legends characters on my times.
That sounds about right.
The only question I have for you is, where is the damn Legends vendor in the freaking watchtower?
Down in the war room.
Where the hell is that? Oh, wait, I didn't-
Oh my god.
the watchtower is so freaking compared to Hall
this
of Doom.
villain. Vagrant, where are you?
All right, I know where the war room is, because it's like off in the corner for some dang reason. While in the Hall of
Off in the
Doom, you can go to any wing and get to a test dummy.
Now,
Just saying.
Yeah, and fight over the 2 test dummies with the 50 villains that are down there trying to use them.
It's pretty much the same thing for the war room.
I go to the reactor area, the reactor core under the meta wing. That's where I always go.
The Erector Core? You go to the Erector Core?
The reactor.
Oh, okay.
Calm down. So now, simmer.
Welcome to the SourceCast.
So you can use now, as far as I know, you can use any Legends. Why are we choosing like these random ones? There's feats, guys. There are feats for this.
There are, but it's Circe, Cheetah, Wonder Woman, Dr. Fate, Faust.
Joker, Harley, Catwoman, Bane, Donna Troy, Wonder Girl, Donna Troy, Dr. Fate, Nightwing, Huntress, Batman, Robin. That's a lot of people.
Yep. They added a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so I'm gonna play a Cersei. No, wait, no, wait. I'm sorry. We're not. This isn't a for real thing. What am I thinking? I can do whatever the hell I want.
That's what I'm saying.
Sorry, I forgot.
Play as who you want to play as.
I'm gonna be Atrocitus. That's badass. So, Soups. Oh, that's right. Soups is having to get Legends tunes. Or really, a Legends tune.
I kind of not freaking.
Here we go.
Does the PvP currency not give you Martial Legend?
When you go to the PvP vendor, right beside the PvE vendor, you have to choose the test Legend box.
Oh, yep. That's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, just play as Robin.
Ha!
Oh, that's not happening.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, with the current CC stuff, you know, Robin's kind of a death house because he can just chain stun you.
That's right.
Yeah, what was the current latency issues we're having with the game?
So horrible.
That's what I'm trying to get at, though.
So
that's the word. That's the word of the week.
So,
latency issues.
So we're gonna do a little bit of South Gotham, and then we're gonna we'll probably get to maybe the first boss, and then probably just call it. And then we're gonna switch gears, and we're gonna take a look at the Christmas event. Larfleeze is back. Are you saying really over Larfleeze, or really that you still have trouble finding marks?
No, I was just looking. They don't have the Legends character that I wanted to get. All right.
Which
what
one?
Are you guys queued up as? Hold on.
Wait, who are you missing?
Green Arrow, Trexlight, Deathstroke.
Because also remember that with Legends PvE, all of the legends that you buy on the marketplace are now going to be on the vendor. And you can buy them there if you are a member. You can...
That made me happy.
That did make you happy.
Because you remember when I brought it up? I literally asked, is that going to be retroactive for the current Legends characters that are in the marketplace? And Meps was like, I don't think so. We don't have plans for that. And I was like, aww.
And Vagrant said, well, you better make plans then, mister.
Pretty much.
Wagging his finger.
Like, what the fuck?
His voice cracked like that, too, I remember.
Exactly like that, because it was like 40 years ago.
Hey, Ben, what's going on? I see you in there. I met Ben on another stream from over at Sergeant Ross. All right, so we are in South.
Of course, Trex has to break the little theme we've got going here by bringing in Atrocitus.
Oh, look at all the acrobatics over here. You know what? Oh wait, I can't fly because I just remembered I'm still in South Gotham Courthouse. There we go. So, South Gotham Courthouse is just like the normal alert. The normal stuff. We can't fly, and I'm like the biggest guy in the group.
You're the tank. Go get him.
Well, not really.
Technically, Deathstroke is kind of a tank, too.
Yeah, maybe.
No, you're the DPS. Me and you're DPS.
Now, I want to take a look at this because it was shown when they were going through the moves for Deathstroke. Yes! Oh, when you hit F1 on your keyboard and go into the current abilities to show the actual loadout, you can click on the move and it gives you a description. Oh, it's so heavenly.
All right. John Knoll's starting it, so.
Oh, son of a... Oh, God, I'm brawling. I can't do brawling.
You do not do brawling.
I don't play brawling.
You know the beautiful thing about Batman is
What's the beautiful thing about Batman?
I can get the turret thing out there, and it gives power back to everybody.
Oh god, I'm actually dying. Well, I don't want to use my soda. That would just be foolish. Okay, maybe I use my soda. Oh, I threw up.
Gross.
I swear it's just throw up. So, as Legends students, when you're out of combat, your health and your power gets regened super fast. Super duper fast. But that's a good thing. That is a good thing. So, when you're doing the Legends PvE stuff, you are actually... This is all about the rollless buffs.
And I'm done.
I just saw that.
Nice tanking, Trex.
You're welcome! I'm not the tank.
Yeah, you are.
I just used my supercharge. I have just realized I have never used Atrocitus before in Legends. I have no idea what I'm doing. Did we res him? Is he back?
Yeah. Yeah, he's back.
Cool. Yep, I'm back.
Oh, big old mace. Oh god, I'm dead.
Soup's got you.
Funny thing is, Trex does that a lot when he's tanking PvE.
I have recorded a match, a PvP I did today, sir, and I did not die. Also, that's something we can also talk about. Game Update 42. That launched this week. So while we're doing this, we can talk about Game Update 42. So Game Update 42 brought us skimming. How many skimmers do we have out there?
I switched my quantum controller to skimming.
Vagrant.
I did not switch because I'm happy with acrobatics.
I am happy with super speed until I get my rollerblades, and I will be going rollerblades. Hashtag rollerblade agenda.
Hashtag.
It's a thing! That's all I want. I just want rollerblades. If I can get them to have the rainbows behind them, it'll be great. So Game Update 42 brought us skimming, and also brought us something that I think that a lot of the survival mode guys are going to love, and that is, in fact, the progress points, where you can save your certain points and come back to it another time. But, of course, everybody has to fit that parameter, where you want to go back to round 10, start there. Everyone has to be able to start round 10. If someone's at round 9, you can't start round 10. It's just how it goes. Now, one thing I definitely want to bring up with Game Update 42 is one of the things that a lot of people have been not happy about. And, something's not happy about something. Yeah, it's kind of the thing.
People not happy? Come on.
I know, right?
It's awesome. It's perfect.
It's incredible. So we are looking at in the bosses for 104 with a CR of 104 or higher. Those bosses have had their health decreased. So what does that mean? That means content like the Halls of Power stuff. Does that include Amazon Fury? I couldn't remember. I don't think it does. Wait, maybe it does? I don't know. I can't remember. But I know the Halls of Power... Oh, my God. I just got whooped. So, the Halls of Power stuff, I know it definitely happens because I was in there. So, I ran... Soups, what was your shortest run for Security Breach?
Security Breach, I have not run Security Breach this update. However...
No, before the update.
Oh, before the update?
Yeah.
Probably, I'd say shortest run, maybe about 20 minutes or so.
Oh, wow. Huh.
Yeah,
20,
it can be
I mean, that's
short
the absolute shortest run that I've done on there.
Oh, well, that is definitely not mine. I mean, the run today, and
Hold block, Trace. Hold block.
I didn't. What's block? I don't know what block is. You keep telling me this word, and I've never heard of it.
Well, you're supposed to be using the group buff mechanics in here.
Well, I have to make sure that 2 other people are near me.
Right, and there was 2 other people right next to you, and you didn't hold block. And I said,
Whatever. So, I'm holding it now. So, ow, if I can stop getting hit by the Baylor, that'll be amazing. So, with all the bosses drop their health, I ran Security Breach last week, and the fight, that was just so long of a fight. So long. It drained me. It was boring. That Mantis fight is forever, and I had a great DPSer with me. I had my buddy with me. It's all good.
the thing is, though, that Mantis fight is not all about the DPS.
It's not. It is mechanic. It is all mechanic stuff as well. But I had a position where it's like I didn't even need to worry about it. But anyways, today's run with the new change, it was a 27-minute run. And I was actually really shocked about that. But it was really fun. So the new health, I do like the new health stuff. I do like it. It is going to be a little bit of a change that people are going to have to kind of get used to. And of course, I know a couple of people actually ran, I think, Necro and Lockdown, and apparently found it just bull. They found it boring. And the boss fights are still long, but they're not painlessly, tediously long where, please just let this end for me. Please, God, let this end. It's not that anymore. It's now all right, this is a pretty nice health pool, so now we need to definitely look at the mechanics.
Yeah.
And I need someone near me. I need health. I'm
getting a cube right now. Stay alive. Use your soda.
Stay near me. Oh, I just got
Use
hit.
your soda, guys.
I just did.
I'm waiting for mine to get off cooldown.
Okay, who's using Bunker Buster?
That would probably be the boss.
I do not remember that. I just don't. But yeah, it's... I'm going to have to... My time in Security Breach was 27 minutes. I really found that okay. I didn't find it too strenuous. It was really... for me, it was fun. The bosses went down at an appropriate time. When I look at an alert, and if I can get it done within 27, 30 minutes, like, all right, that's the length of an alert. That's something that we can handle.
Take down the constables, guys.
Take down what consoles?
Constables.
Oh, constables. Sorry, I was trying to regen health, alright?
Right? We dying. We ain't gonna get this feat. I don't care.
Oh, we already blew that. We already blew that feat.
Yeah. Actually, no, we don't get that.
Oh.
That feat's not here.
I think the bailiff is on me, guys. I can't pick up soups.
Oh, constable.
I don't even know what. Trace and John are doing.
I was beating a constable.
I'm down.
Hold block. Hold block. Oh my god, hold block. It hurts. It hurts. Wah.
Yeah, I think they need to they definitely need to do some adjusting on here. Because, I mean...
Oh god, that hurt.
You know, okay, here's my thing about this Legends PvE. Alright? I'm going in here without rolls. Okay? Which is fine. Alright? But the content, the alert, obviously, at least, you know, based off of, you know, what I saw earlier on their stream when they were showcasing it, and what I'm seeing here, yeah, the team buff thing is great and all, because we don't actually have roles. But yeah, I want a freaking healer. I'm sorry.
You ain't getting no healer. Oh God.
No, no. So I mean, the team buffs are stupid. The whole team buff thing is ridiculous. I get why they implemented it as the speed queues up, but the only good one that comes out of that team buff thing is the no tank buff.
It's really the only OP one.
No, it's the only good one. It's the only one that most people actually, you go for to use.
I'm healing. I'm healing. Oh wait, no, I lost health. We got this, guys.
Yeah, we got it.
Did he just really just launch himself in the air with that attack? Yeah. That seems wonky. And at the same time, can we get this man some counter mechanics here, please? I want to interrupt his attacks. You just hear that keyboard clicking.
Trying to get up. Got no power though.
Oh yeah, the power's a thing. There we go. We got this. Throw up on him.
Just stealth attacked him for 700. Nice.
Alright. So that was that. That we at least got to the first boss, and then of course the next one is the jailer. Not the jailers, I'm sorry. The defense attorney and the prosecution. They're of course the next ones. Right now there is a little bug because the Marks of Legends, I believe, is not supposed to be 3. I think you're only supposed to get 1.
Rally boy.
Last time I checked. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop out of here. That's all that we want to do. Now, as well, this is day 1 of test server, so of course we have some great guys, some great players looking at bugs and stuff and getting them reported. So, I don't know what this is supposed to talk about. I'm sorry, I just saw this Newsrama post. Jared Leto is supposed to play the Joker.
Ooh.
I'm now going to have to click this.
We're going to have some new voice acting for him.
It's... I don't know. It's from Newsrama, so I mean, it has to be something actually... Oh my god, no. It's... Wow. That's kind of far away. Not really far away, I guess.
Huh?
No, it's...
Elaborate.
Okay, I'll just read the first port. The Rap is reporting Friday that Dallas Buyers Club Oscar winner Jared Leto, great role, great winner, by the way, once thought of as a candidate to star in Marvel's Doctor Strange, is, quote-unquote, circling the role of the Joker. No, not in Batman vs. Superman, but for 2016's Suicide Squad.
Oh, wow.
I mean, technically, Tom Hardy, Will Smith, and Margot Robbie are already reported to be in stages to join the film, which I don't know why he's going to do it again. Or, I mean, Will Smith is even going to try. But, alright. Let's go ahead and hop out of here and go into the next thing.
Getting the treasure box.
You don't need a treasure box.
I'm working on feats, man.
Calm down. Do we vote? Yes? Oh, I'm waiting for your vote.
I voted yes.
I found a briefing.
Found a briefing.
Alright. So let's see. thank you very much for your service, John.
He has no idea what's going on.
This is why you listen to the podcast. This is why.
He was like,
he keeps trying to talk to me in the group chat, and I'm like, John, no offense, man, but I got 2 other guys in my ears, and we're doing a show.
He was like, no, he kept saying things to me. He was like, Vagrant, you need to clip blah blah blah. I was like, bro, I'm pulling top DPS. I know how to play dual pistols.
Burn.
Trust.
Suck it.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I didn't kick him. Did you kick? I didn't.
I
kick
did.
him.
I
Why
did.
is he asking me? I did not kick you. I did not. Oh my god.
All right, moving on. Let me get Grid because he's gonna be our healer.
Why wasn't Grid in this? Why didn't he do Legends PvE with us?
Because John offered it to me, so I was like, why not? Just get John and we'll hop in there. So all right.
He's gonna hate us.
Nah, he'll be fine. He's a tough kid. He's a good kid. He's a good guy. So, while we're waiting for Grid to hop on, yeah, the Legends PvE, I was not going to have the rest of the show be all that PvE instance. That was going to take way too long. As we already saw, it took so long to defeat the Bailiff. Jeez.
Which tells me they need to tone it down.
Tone the damage down a little bit?
They need to tone down that alert.
No, I like the challenge. I think it's fine the way it is.
I like the challenge. Yeah, but I don't like doing an alert for an hour.
Wow.
I mean, even the launch alerts, the speed feeds for them were 30 minutes.
And even then, when Courthouse came out, it was even at level when it came out. It was still a pretty freaking hard instance.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a challenge.
Oh yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It wasn't an hour and a half long challenge though. What I'm getting at.
All right. So we're gonna now hop into the Larfleeze Christmas event, and I was. Vagrant, are you a controller?
Oh, I was. Hello. I don't remember. Let's see. I have like a whole bunch of. It's not like it really matters for the alert because your stats are kind of tweaked.
Yeah, but at the same time, I have a rage tank, and I definitely still don't want to die. But hey, we'll try it out. Whatever, it's a test. I don't care.
I mean, have you played the Halloween alert? You kill Clarion in like 2 seconds because of weapon mastery. Just saying.
Which is why now we have this coming into the Halloween event. Sorry, the Christmas event.
I know what you're getting at.
Thank you.
I read the patch notes too.
Well, they didn't because apparently people don't read patch notes.
Right?
That is a.
They get on the game and they're like, "Why the blah blah isn't this working the way it was?" And I'll be like, "Should have read the patch notes."
Yeah, apparently people didn't know about the new marketplace items, the decoration packs on the marketplace. Yep. And it's like, where did these come from? Did you not read the third bolded sentence on the first post?
They won't even realize an update came out at all.
Right.
They'll be like, "There's new stuff to do." They'll be like,
"Do you want me to get on my troll?"
If you got it ready. No, I mean, yeah. If you got a controller, we can do that. We can do that. Yeah.
I mean, I got supply drops and stuff, so we can use that for power.
Power. Yeah. So, with the Christmas event, we are looking at stat banding. The same stat banding that we see in PvP that everyone apparently loves to death. Right?
You know what's funny? In my review, I'm like, every other MMO does it, guys. DC is not the first.
They are not. They are not. So with the reason for the stat bending is, like Vagrant said, the Halloween event. Oh, clearing goes down in 2 seconds flat. And
that's if people are helping you put the crystals in.
That's true. If people are helping.
Yeah.
If people are helping. And so, and everyone really just went, why is this even here? Because it's too fast. They want it to be enjoyable. Well, okay, they found a way for it to be enjoyable. And this is it. And this is now what we have, the stat banding. So with the stat banding, our stats get decreased all the way down to a CR of 34. We are CR 34s walking in this. Doesn't matter if you're wearing the big bad gear. It doesn't. Because now everyone's going to be on equal terms. Equal terms. Now there is a bug that was reported that I believe that they are looking to get fixed. I know it was reported. Was the power out issue from controllers. I think it was, what was it, too low? I believe it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was way low.
Yeah. So the vitalization stat is being reworked to make it up more to be in level, to be in range. So everyone's going in there with the same CR. And even if you're not CR 34, you're gonna get your stats gonna be jumped up to match that CR for this content. And we're gonna definitely take a look and see how it does going into this thing. And of course, it's the same Larfleeze, the same fight that you've done last year and the year before. So the content itself hasn't changed. It's now we're definitely going to be doing this on a much more difficult level.
Yep. Which leads me to ask and bring up a point. Do you think they would do this for older content for, like, challenge modes? Because I remember Meps specifically saying that he wanted to do that for other content in the game eventually.
I think we have the stat bending for PvP, and it's for PvP. That's not changing. And that's an all-time testing to see how the community feels about it. Now we're going to get the stat banding in PvE with the seasonal event, and we're going to see, and then they're going to see the feedback from this. So if we're looking at where a CR 108 decides to go into Arena Area 51 and get our stats decreased to that level, that everybody okay, I'm not going to say everybody, I'm going with like 5 people that I have remember off the top of my head, 5 people that have been really wanting this to happen. We'll just have to see what 2015 holds. Would I be okay seeing it come in? I think it would get rid of the carry effect in our minds about it and make us have to work for that instance. Oh, I'm sorry if you're here just for the briefings and everything, but you're going to work for that briefing, son. You're going to work. And now there's the queue.
I think they would have like a hard mode and then a regular mode where you can go in with your like buff stats if you're in T6 and you go into like a T2 raid. And then they'll have a mode where you can go in where your stats are adjusted so it stays challenging. I think that's how they'll do it.
Yeah. 5 people annoy 500. Okay, yeah. Oh, I kicked the box. Okay.
Now, everybody, we're going to wipe so everybody can laugh.
And I can't hear my rage mechanics, so this ought to be really fun.
Ooh. That's not a good thing.
It is. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Oh, it's already dead.
Wow, my POT tech. Okay, I will say this. All right, I wasn't technically completely spec'd for trolling, but my POT tick went from 122 down to 105.
Yeah.
And yeah, defib is like emptying my bar.
Ouch.
That is a little mess. Oh, you bastard! You son of a gun! Okay, where is it? There it is. And where's Chuckles? There he is. Hi, Chuckles. Well, I'm doing like minimum. Well, okay, right now he's still buffed up because we haven't destroyed that battery yet. Are some of these Christmas trees new? I don't remember these last time. They're just in the way.
No, they were in here.
They're just in the way. Come on. There we go. So like I said, it's the same Larfleeze event. You still gotta take out the ads and carry them over to their masters over at these lantern beacons. Or if you're already fighting next to them, they just drop into it. Oh, Larfleeze doing some martial arts to me. Not appreciative of that. Now I know a lot of people are in chat right now, just and already saying no to doing this because the stat debuff. I mean, true, it is a seasonal. It's not something that you probably shouldn't feel that you should work for, but it comes down to I'm not even sure because I'm somehow okay with this because after going to through the Halloween event and using Weapon Mastery just to wipe Clarion. It's like, oh, yay, this is like easy peasy lemon squeezy, like less than 2 minutes. I'm not really okay with that a little bit. The time aspect for me is like, thank God this is over with. But then the player in me was like, no, I expect a little bit more difficulty than this. We kind of just burned him down, got to the mechanic, and just like called it a quits. But I mean, it is a seasonal. You don't have to do the seasonal. There's still the open world stuff. So you can still do that. But also, I think there's actually some new stuff for the vendor as well, if I'm not mistaken. Where, oh, Soup's got his big Christmas tree too. Yes, he did. I know you're excited about that.
Yeah, I wasn't too excited about the tree. It's already in my league hall, but I mean, what are you gonna do?
Oh, it's already there?
Yeah.
Oh man, these freaking bugs.
No, somebody in my league purchased a Christmas tree off of the broker just so they could go ahead and put it down in a league hall.
Is it
the day after Halloween they did it?
Wow. Now it's not the same tree that's in that's coming from this, right? The Blue Lantern tree. It's not that one.
It's the one from last year.
Oh, okay. But yeah, we got the amazing Blue Lantern tree. How is that? It's awesome. So okay, so now let's take a look and see what the scoreboard says now that we have done this. I'm thinking like what, 5 minutes, if that?
Yeah, 5-6 minutes.
Yeah. So I mean, 5-6 minutes. Yeah, 5-6 minutes. 5 minutes 35 seconds. Just to do the event. 5 minutes. I can spend 5 minutes doing that. What's actually speed feat? Is there a speed feat?
Yep, there's a speed feat.
I don't know what the speed feat is. A speed feat's like probably 7 minutes, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 7 minutes or less. Yeah.
Yeah, so you still did the speed feed in.
Yeah. So I mean, it's 5 minutes of the time. Now, a lot of people also are worried about the pugs. I mean, are pugs gonna get through this? Well, here's the thing about pugs. And the one thing I definitely commend the PS3 and the PlayStation players for. Freaking communicate. Talk to each other. For God's sakes, the voice chat is there. It is getting better. Use it.
Yeah, PC players.
Yes. Use it. I am going to start any run I go to. I will literally start kicking people if they do not use the voice chat. I think one good stream of me just for an hour just trying to get a group together is like, you gonna use voice chat? You're not? Kick the person out of the group. It's like, next. I mean, if it's gonna have to take something.
Oh, I got the incredible sweater. Who wants to see what it looks like?
Oh crap!
Incredible sweater.
What did I get?
Yeah.
I got the Holiday Nutcracker King.
Where did I get the High Defender back from? Where has my character gone? Oh, Orange Lantern Cookie expires in an hour. Holy snaps!
I think that sweater vest is actually new.
It lights up.
No, it doesn't.
It's got Rudolph.
Yeah,
That is amazing! I got a sweater too. I'm gonna put my sweater on. Oh, I got a candy cane sweater.
That's last year's.
I want a Rudolph sweater. Oh, and Michael Gray got the Arctic head. That's... Okay. That's cool.
Oh man, I see a bunch of Captain Cold Hood people out there being upset.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I think it comes with that mask. I don't think the mask is him. Is Grid. Wait, let me actually ask.
I got a Rudolph sweater. Wow. And the nose lights up.
That is okay. That's pretty cool. Let's actually take a look and see.
Now I know what SJ was talking about on that tweet of hers.
Okay, yeah. So
I yelled at her.
yeah. Okay, so the mask is that blue mask that Grid was wearing is part of the head. No. Yes. No. Wait. What the hell, Grid?
Yes. No.
The
mouth mask, not the eyes.
Oh, the mouth mask, not the eyes. Yeah, the eyes he's
Okay.
got on are the Archer.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Decon. Apparently I got the High Defender back from DLC 12 content. I don't remember, but apparently I do. I really want that Rudolph sweater now. I will rock that. Just rock it.
I completely forgot to see if it was tradable or not.
I didn't even see mine either. I didn't even look. Seasonal. We're looking at Season's Greetings. So, man, that Spot Larfleeze on 12 separate days of winter sucks. If you've already got that done, pat yourself on the back. If not, welcome to 12 days of hell.
I did that first year, man. First year.
The CR for DLC 12 content will be 106. 106. So, a lot of the stuff I already know I've done before. I'm trying to look to see where the new stuff is. Collect 13 base items. Collect the Arctic gear. So this is new. Cue the ski chase. Collect the Arctic gear styles. So here you got the head. And then the new 12 base items. Snowy Frosted Window. Huh. The Blue Lantern Holiday Tree. Large. Perfect for bases. Gonna be great. The Blue and White Holiday Lights. Blue Turned Holiday Tree. Lumps of large icicles. So, yeah. So, that is pretty cool. Stop throwing snowballs. That is not nice. Not nice at all.
Snowball fight!
What's wrong with you?
Snowball fight, yay!
I don't even know where the exit is anymore. Skimming! Skimming, 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 skimming. Oh, how many marks did I get from that event? Let's find out. Not currency. Yeah, and if you're wondering, there's your stats for CR34. There's your stats. Talk about hurt. Like, seeing all that red really hurts my feelings.
Get 2 marks from the event.
Get 2 marks for the event. 2 marks. And most likely you'll probably get 1 mark from the actual daily. in open world, so you're looking at 3 a day. But then, of course, you can use replay badges. Use replay badges all you want.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I got like 58 marks stocked up on my freaking thing.
You know, I got 46.
I did see something. I did see something here that I think everybody should know about too. With the new lair items.
Preach it.
You clicked any 13. Add all 12 base items from the season's greetings 2014 to. Okay. There are 1, 2. Okay, there's 12. Okay, now from my understanding, some of these are not sold on the vendor.
That's right.
I really forgot to check. Some of these are not sold on the vendor, so.
That's right. There's actually some supposed to be in the vault, which I will actually leave group so I can go to the vault, because apparently some people told me to go to the vault and not wipe this time, which I don't wipe on the vault.
Yeah, you do.
I did it one time, and it wasn't even my fault. Meps was there. It was his fault. He brought in a bunch of Lex Luthors.
You're still the only person who's ever wiped in the vault, though.
Am I? Am I really though? We know people who broke their who couldn't get out of the Brainiac ship because they broke their weapons.
Which is no longer the case anymore.
Very true. Oh, snap!
Who would think to do that, though?
The people we know. So...
Because they'll be like, oh, man, let me just delete my weapon real quick.
Yeah.
So this vault looks pretty damn awesome.
I do like that they're having themes for the vault, finally.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see what New Year looks like.
As if they do a New Year one version of the vault.
So this is pretty neat, nice bluey. You can't really hear the sound because, of course, I have it muted because I'm recording. But apparently, Grid says is Mark Hamill singing. Is this him singing Jingle Bells? I'm guessing.
Yeah, you know he's doing the Jingle Bells. Batman smells. Robin laid an egg.
Ah. Oh look, Sharpshooter legs.
To actually voice act again?
It's probably like an old recording or something. You never know.
It's probably from that one episode of the Batman animated series where he did it, which was epic.
All right, so I got a slushy snowdrift. So, and let me actually go back to the feats because it definitely had 2014 on it. Season's greetings, base items. Slushy Snowdrift. So it looks like you have to get some stuff. And which one did you get?
I got the crystallized snowflake.
Yep. So that's 2 items right there from the vault. From the vault for this feat.
Why are the Orange Lantern cookies perishable?
Dude, have you ate a stale cookie? I mean, yeah.
I didn't say stale cookie. I said Orange Lantern cookie.
Yeah, that cookie's going to get stale and it's going to be gross. It is officially out of the package. That package is open. You have took the cookie out, placed it on the table. You have 50 minutes to eat that cookie.
You need help, Trix.
I have imagination. But I probably could have used the help. So, let's go see what the slushy snow thingy looks like. Oh. Just a big old pile of snow. Big old pile of snow. So, I think I'm really gonna rock out these horrible Christmas sweaters this year.
I was rocking mine last year.
Especially when I get that Rudolph. That Rudolph is gonna be badass. gonna be great. So I believe that's really the rest. That's it for the show. I believe. Yep, that looks to be about it. There's one more thing that I want to talk about, but I think it's not ready to go live just yet, so I have to talk to Meps about it. But that was our show. Hope you guys had a great time. What are you laughing at?
There's something else I want to talk about, but I don't know if Meps wants me to yet, so hey, great show, everybody.
Everybody's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Well, tune in next.
By the way, guys, special announcement. I'll tell you later.
Well, you know what it is. Yeah. It was. I think he posted in the CC forums first.
Okay, well, we'll
That
talk about that after.
Yeah, kind of like it was a soft thingy. Oh God, why I have to say those words? So anyways,
Wow.
stop
I
it.
was in CC.
I know you do, Vagrant.
We wish you were too. So thank you all so much for tuning in for tonight. We took a look at Legends PVE. Really quick. How was Deathstroke for you, Vagrant?
Loved it. Everything felt smooth. I was able to combo everything very well. But that's just because I'm used to dual pistols, so people who are not good at dual pistols need to go out and brush that up.
See, dual pistols, it's one of those weapons, it's like, it's a fun weapon to use. It's just not one of the best weapons to use.
Oh, it's the best weapon to use if you know how to use it.
Oh yeah.
Trust me. If you're good at using it, word of advice, jump around a lot.
Jump around.
Dual pistols is ground. And it also, like, dual pistols is great because it can move you around the map very fast.
Yeah.
Jump up, and get down. Jump. Sorry. I listened to some rap as a kid.
Like for instance, when I was doing survival mode, I would survive a lot of one-shots because I would actually move out of the way just by using one of my combos.
Yeah, it's a great escape. It's a great escape weapon. So I always treat it as. Don't know why I want to lunge back forward, but whatever. I want to thank everyone. Last week, if you joined me on the stream, I was with Michael Grid for his second annual Halloween party. It was a lot of fun. Meps came in and brought out the survival mode all the way up to Trigon stuff. We got to fight Trigon Arkham Island. That was a lot of fun. So thank you, Meps, for bringing the demon horde our way. And thank you, everyone, for entering the costume contest. Had a lot of fun judging that with the Twitch viewers and with Grid. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully we have a Christmas party this year. Crossing our fingers. I'll answer questions at the end of the show. I'll stick around and chat for a little bit. Unique. I have no problem answering some questions. But you can find the SourceCast over at Trexlight.com. All the podcasts in audio form are all there, and you can find all of our episodes over at YouTube.com/Trexlight. Soups, and you can also find us on our social media on Facebook and the Twitter. Just type in DCUO SourceCast or DCUO Source Podcast. Either way. Soups, where can we find you?
You can, of course, find me at youtube.com/The Daddy's House. I'm also on Facebook /The Daddy's House there. I'm on the Twitter at The Daddy's House. And occasionally I stream here on Twitch as well. And you can find me at twitch.tv/The Daddy's House. Vagrant, where can we find you at?
You can find me at all of my complicated sources. You can find me on Twitter at vagrant_gaming. You can find me on Facebook /vagrantgame. You can find me on YouTube /the alpha tester. You can also find me on Twitch, which is the most easiest to find me at /vagrantgaming. Trex,
The most
what about you?
easiest?
The most easiest. The easiest most. The mostest with the easiestest.
Nice. And you can find me over at youtube.com/Trexlight. You can find me on the Facebook, Gazootite. You can find me on Facebook at Facebook/Trexlight, and you can find me especially on the Twitter at ThisIsTrex. Love the Twitter. If you go on Twitter right now, you can find a great picture of Super Patriot asleep as we live.
This guy.
Thank you, Locke. I was nice enough not to put it on the stream. Can I get a thank you for that? The whole time, when it was just the logo, I'm like, I really want to put that photo up. I really want to put that photo up. But I didn't. I didn't. So, apparently, because I am a nice guy, and I want it on record that I am a nice guy, because everyone knows I am a nice guy, after the stream, be sure to go over to twitch.tv/spittle. Go to Jens Anderson's personal Twitch page, and he's going to be doing some streaming. Luckily, he didn't stream. Did he stream while we were streaming?
I don't know.
Is he live right now?
I don't know.
I don't get notifications
anymore.
anymore.
Here a second. Let me take a look here.
Oh, really? I see that Miss Callie May went live. Oh, she's playing Destiny. I don't care. Apparently Angry Joe Show went live too. Looks like I need to talk to Angry. Well, no, they actually have a set schedule, and he's a bigger guy than me, so I'm not going to talk to him about streaming during my stream.
He's actually not that big. That dude's probably only like 5'7".
I meant like, bigger, like in the Twitch area.
Soar is live. Soar is live right now.
Soar? Wait, Soar has a stream?
Yeah. Soar DCUO.
I never knew this. He never told me. I thought Soar and I had a connection. Now Tharkus connection, stop it. Stop it. So okay, so be sure to go over to twitch.tv/spittle, that's SPYTLE. Go to his personal page. He's going to be doing some streaming a little later. Probably in a couple of minutes, most likely. That's how he rolls. But, yes, there you go. There's your shout-out. I did the nice thing. Because he didn't stream during our stream, I'm so happy. Because definitely everybody would have probably went over there.
Yeah, Soar is currently running Breach on the villain side.
Ooh. Well, until Spill goes live, go over and check out twitch.tv Sword
DCUO. Sword DCUO.
Yeah, go over there and watch him. If you guys have any questions in the chat, I'll stay in the chat when the stream goes down to answer any questions if you guys have them for a little bit. So thank you so much for watching. Great to be back, and we will see you guys next week. Y'all take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.